Alright, here we are, folks. Hope everyone is doing well. We are live. Look at my stats here for a second. Where's my page? Hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. I know that a big part of the North America just got like buried in snow and cold weather. So a lot of places that don't normally experience snow and cold weather like that are having a tough time dealing with it. So we are live with update 0.10.1, and I thought to take the Dante Alighieri out. I don't have all of the Italian battleships on my regular account. I'll have to grind through those like everybody else. I will obviously get them on my press account, and maybe for tomorrow, once I have the ships on my press account, we can there. All right, so I'm going to start with a game. Start with a game in the she is. So type in the chat, say hello. Hope everyone is doing well. Let us know who's here. Let's see. Yeah, we free respecs are over with for now, folks. So we are currently working with something where we have to pay for it now. So, which is okay. So again, type in the chat. Wait, let me double check, make sure audio is clear. Yes, it is. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Let's see. I'll go with the Alighieri. We're going to go with Gunfeeder. And then we'll go with Grease the Gears and go with Adrenaline Rush. Going to be my core 6 skills to start with. And after that, I probably would pick up Fire Prevention for my next skill. Carrier, let's throw an Italian camo on there. My CC signal. And let's see here. Throw Italian camouflage on European. Italian. All right, we'll take that one out. Okay, so again, good morning. Folks, let me know who's here, where you guys are coming from, and we'll take this out. And then later, we're going to talk about the announcement from Wargaming on the development blog about some of their plans for update 0.10.2. All right, let's go ahead and take the Alighieri out. Nahogi, morning. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you are well, staying safe and healthy. Morja, sorry, good morning. Yeah, my mother-in-law is from southern Hessen near Darmstadt, so a lot of my older in-laws would speak Hessisch. It took me a while to figure out some of it. I still don't know all of it, obviously, but it took a while to come to understand some of the expressions that they were using. Although I think you said you're from Bayern, so I should say Grüß Gott, but I don't know if you have a variant of Guten Morgen that you say in Bavaria as well. Yeah, we're doing well. Thank you for asking. A few more people jumped on. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you are doing well. We're going to take out the Dante Alighieri, the Tier 4 Italian battleship, as the first game of the day. And in celebration, that 0.10. You were born in Hessen. Wow. Very cool. Well, small world department. So yeah, my mother-in-law, well, let's see. My mother-in-law grew up in the Großzimmern area, which is just east of Darmstadt. And her mother was from Heppenheim, which is a little farther south. And my mother-in-law's father was actually born in very southern Bavaria, although he raised raise his family in Hessen.
Ufficiali pronti.
Need more ITBBs. All right, so we're gonna have to see. Yeah, this is gonna be typical of the day. Oh, okay, very cool. Very good. Yeah, so that's a really nice town, Heppenheim. So been there a few times. Let's see. No, I think I want to fire AP. Hey, Tom. Stationed in West Germany, just north of Frankfurt. Oh, Gießen area. Yeah. Back in the 80s. Wow. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Hope you were doing well, Tom. Taking the Dante Alighieri out for the first game of the day in celebration of the New Year event. Okay. Surprised that Isakaze hasn't spotted anything. Right up front. Okay, there's the Kuma. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a shell on this guy. Did I give him enough lead? I don't know. I got one over pen. Still, for a tier 4 destroyer to take 800 hit points and damage, that's not insignificant. Again, type in the chat, folks. Let us know where you're from, how things are going with you today. We are playing the Alighieri. We're going to play a few games, and then once we get a little more critical mass, we will cover the article from Wargaming regarding their plans for update 0.10.2. Hey, Diego, thanks much for coming by. Hope you are doing well today. I am lit by the Svetlana, but we don't see her. Now, that is a ship that unfortunately has been kind of nerfed by the Commander skill rework, because she could mount AFT, and that made her get her range out to, I want to say 14 kilometers. I'd have to double check. And she was very good. Oh, this is a bot. Okay. See what I can do here. Oh, the CV camo? Yeah, I pulled that off. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, I pulled that off of the article from Wargaming on the development blog about what they're going to be introducing, including a new permanent camouflage for the FDR. So yeah, it does look pretty cool. Avoid those. We just torped a teammate. Bot. I can do this. Hopefully that will kill him. Nope, I'll just get overpens. Alright, he's dead. Our Svetlana bot and went pink. So this is the guy to focus. Wow, our other Dante Alighieri is really in deep there. Good morning, good afternoon. Yes. What I can do here with this Dante Alighieri. He's not giving me a lot of side, but let's see what we here. Those should expire. Yeah. Okay. One overpen, really? The V170. Oh boy, this is making me very worrisome. This he's gonna do here. He's backing up. Warping the Svetlana. Okay. See if I can get a decent hit on this guy. I'm gonna stay lit. Oh, that kind of maybe. Okay. Okay, good job, Isakaze. All right, good, 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 good. All right, we kind of abandoned things in the middle. We can do something with this Larask over here. Lost sight on him. Ooh, that guy's super low. That was nice to go after him. There's the Barask. Shotgun BB, yeah, all of them have pretty wonky dispersion. So that takes, it's a little challenging. Hopefully this Izakaze can get a good strike on the Dante Alighieri. We'll see. Barask torpedoes for 7.5. Okay. Yeah, so they are kind of shotgunny. I have played a couple of games with her. She's pretty good. I mean, it's a tier 4 battleship. What do you expect, right? So, okay, so the Ishizuchi went down. Torps from the V170. Really would like to get... I'm worried about our Dante Alighieri here. He's going to take torps from the Barask. That guy's just barely in my range, so probably better to shoot it here. Here. Firing angles aren't too bad on the ship. The turret arrangement on the ship is a little goofy, but not too bad. Oh, there we go. Oh, kill this guy. Hopefully our Svetlana can okay, good, good, good. Good, that's exactly what we needed. Then we need to shoot this guy. Now this isn't going to be a high damage game, but we'll do what we can. Okay, Gunboot goes down. They've almost evened the ship count. Get all my guns to bear on this guy again. I'm lit. Ross, I'm not going to show himself, so all right. Oh no, he is. Here, I'm going to hold my fire because I really want to get the Barask down. He's kind of the bigger threat right now. Gonna do here? Is he slowing? Yeah, he's clearly trying to go for a torp run here. Nice. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, that was kind of a wasted salvo. Hey, David, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you are doing well. 0101 is out. We're gonna play probably a couple of games in Italian battleships, and then we will talk about. Well, I might play some games in other ships too, but. We'll talk about the development blog post about 0102 a little later on. Definitely all my... Now, one thing that's kind of nice about this battleship is that 3 of her turrets are forward facing. So it doesn't take a whole lot to get, 3/4 of your firepower switched over to the other side of the ship. Last horn unaccounted for. Guys, the range here. Oh, yeah, it is really shotgunny, isn't it? What we can do. Oh, I completely fluffed that shot. There's the Klaus horn. We have this game pretty well in hand right now, so not too worried. Look at that. One shatter on the torpedo belt, really? Okay. Okay. See, that's what I was afraid of, is this Klaus horn is just going to make ambush runs on a bunch of us. So we're definitely going to want to try to get him down as soon as he's detected. Let's see if I can get another salvo off here. These other battleships up here are really healthy. I don't know if what our Wakefield's going to do here. Hopefully get a good... I fluffed that shot too. I did. Yeah, that class horn is... Oh, that was it. Okay. Good. Now we need to go and see about
La
this
nostra
class horn.
vittoria è vicina.
A couple of pens. Not a really high damage game. So, like Gary took the cap. Class horn still unaccounted for. Guys, really at the ring.
Avvistata corazzata nemica.
No spotter, limited range, so now I'm gonna face off against this like Gary. Another pen. Kind of just chip damage. Okay, let's see. Our Wakefield's gonna go down here pretty soon. Last horn is probably gonna go after our Alighieri. That's my guess. Be able to get another salvo off. Down.
La nostra vittoria è
Okay,
vicina.
I'm lit, so the class horn, I'm going to rotate here because I want to try to keep an island between him and try to go after this other Dante Alighieri. We'll see. What's your thoughts on running better HE and faster firing with no concealment, full stealth on cruisers? I've done it before. It's kind of referred to as the damage farm build or the jackass build or the kind of different expressions. It's doable. The player needs to be very aware of their situation, what targets can shoot at them, because they basically are just detected all the time. And so concealment has often been seen as sort of like crucial to survivability. So this guy's going to rotate in. I'm going to hold my fire, wait till he gets there. So it is definitely doable. I shouldn't hold my fire. This guy is not going to get much here. Yeah, and you have to, positioning and situational awareness are crucial. We're gonna win this game in less than I get one more salvo off, maybe. Oh no, we're gonna get to play a little longer than that. Class horn detonated our Isakase. Soften his angle to me. I think he might. He looks like he's gonna come and try to. He is definitely gonna. So I'm going to deepen my angle against him. Wakefield is torping. Gonna get it. Yeah, I'll get a salvo here. Question is whether. Oh, they ran out. I've got one held in reserve. I'm going to try to do a drive-by, see what I can do here. Oh, I'm not going to get it. I should have fired my guns. Oh, well. Yeah, so yeah, you have to be very careful about your positioning and situational awareness, but it is doable. I've seen lots of people do it. That wasn't my best game in this, but it was pretty good. All right, cool. Good. All right, let's take the Giulio Cesare out. So you redistribute. Yeah, it costs money now. Okay. Let's take the Giulio Cesare. There's... Yeah, yeah, you could definitely pump the damage out, but now that we don't get the free commander respects, it's probably not what I would go for as my build of choice. You probably need kind of like a dedicated commander for that type of gameplay style. So, all right, Italian battleships. Let's do the Cesare. And we are going to go for this, 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 this. And I think for the last skill, I take... Then for the last 2 skill points on this commander, well, I'm actually, I might hold on to this because the other, a good 3-point skill here is basics of survivability to reduce the duration of floods and fires. This is kind of a tank build, so let me master that. I'll go with that. I'll wait on using the last point. Okay. Got a few more people on stream. Thanks very much for stopping by. Hope you are doing well and staying safe and healthy wherever you are. Pop some signals on here. So I'd like to also get feedback from the community about how they like this format. So I know I haven't been producing much in the way of sort of prepared videos for a while because my job situation and things like that. So I thought that doing streams where I could play the game and we could stream and we could cover some of the topics that I normally would do in a sort of a planned video might be a good format to keep the community engaged. So if you guys want to let me know what your thoughts are on this, obviously prepared videos are nice because you can structure them well and I can rehearse the commentary and make it a little more polished. But I thought, again, this might be a good way to engage the community. So let me know what your thoughts are on the format I've been doing this week. Because if it's successful, I'll probably keep doing it. I think it's a good way to stay plugged in and not be too much of an opinion. Yeah, that's a good point, Tahogi. That's another reason I like it, is because then I can take real-time questions from the community and answer them as we're going along here. And yeah, I'll plan to take the Roma out after this match. So many battles. Raptor takes his live streams, picks a game. Yeah, I have thought about doing that as well. Or I might pick a game from the stream. The thing is that because I'm streaming here on YouTube, all of the streams are recorded in video form automatically for me. So I'd have to do something where I like download the video and then crop out the section. Just keep the game that I want to highlight. So as a dedicated video. So I haven't done that before. I'll have to experiment. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully when I go to the Roma at tier 8, it won't be quite such a wait to get into a game. So evening in Germany. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm prime time, but thank you. Okay. Tier 7's carrier. Take a look at the matchmaking here. I don't think I popped open the match monitor. Oh, I did. Okay. Matchmaker is currently down? Really? Okay. Interesting. Maybe there has to be an update to the matchmaking monitor for it to work. So strange. Hey, Ethelfar, what's the best way to grind the coins for the Italian ships? Well, just play the way you normally do. I took a quick look at the combat missions. And yeah, I'm trying to decide which flank I think I'll head over toward Alpha. But most of them look like things that you would just normally do as part of playing the game naturally. Most of the combat missions or tasks, can be done in co-op if if you just need to get damage or kills or whatever. It's pretty straightforward. It's Ryujo. So, yeah, so we can go back to, when I go back to port, we can take a look at the combat missions and I can show you what that looks like. So, I see this is a very frustrating. See what's happening? This is very bad. We are abandoning the alpha flank. This is very, very bad. You guys see what's happening here? So our T-61 turned into the middle here, and now we have no visibility and no engagement at alpha. That's right at the edge of my range. I really don't like this. Piotr Veliki, Nagato. Nagato worries me. Piotr Veliki worries me only if I'm really broadside to him. Nagato can just overmatch me. This is really bad. I can do with this Nagato. Looks pretty good. I'm not running Deadeye, and I haven't been a big fan of it on this ship before. 5K, I'll take that. Furitaka, torps are on the way. Our Congo is overextended. He is just going full ham. Smoke screen, there's the Farragut. See what I can do with this Piotr because he is quite broadside here. Okay, those torps. Oh, that's the Furitaka torps. He's running the 7K. I was hoping to get a Citadel hit there. There's the Cavour. That's the Tier 5 Italian battleship. Oh, and our T-61 goes over the other side. Awesome. That's just terrific. This is Cavour. That was a little high. I just realized he was turning in. This is our weak flank. We're gonna have to get turned around. Because our Congo is just gonna get wrecked, and we're gonna have to go into a kiting posture here in a second. I can shot a little more useful. Ah, so my shell's clipped. I gotta get turned around here. We are just way too close. There we go. Yeah, our Congo is dead. Gotta tell this guy to get turned around now. That one. Okay, so alright, Miyoko. Kurt goes down. So Nagato. Where did the... Okay, he's gone. Ouch. Right. This... Yeah, see, we're... Go back. Our New York is overextended. Yeah. Really? One hit? Wow. That was a really fluff shot there. Boheck, Homestead. Okay. Alright, dude. Alright. I can do for Taka. That's not an optimal angle, but it is. We're gonna have to pull back because Or just no. He has to pull back.
Ritirata.
I think that's the York firing AP at me. Yeah, we're just getting wrecked on this side. Ambush. And that is...
Corazzata nemica individuata. Avvistato incrociatore nemico.
I hope I had a lock on that. Arg. 5 overpens, really? Target. This is a really suboptimal angle. He can bounce me because Furitaka is covered in 25mm plating. Ah, that was a fluff shot. Fleed. So I now need to retreat, and I have to keep the islands between me and the majority of their fleet. And like, I don't want that Nagato firing on me. That was a little better. Still not going to be enough.
Allarme incendio.
Fire on this.
Avvistato incrociatore nemico.
Oh, man. Too much here to try to fight. Trying to keep the islands between me and the... I'm trying to force them to follow me back to my fleet where I can, but that's not always doable. Ours out. Problem is that I don't know where the New Mexico is, and the heal here in a few seconds. Fire, batter.
Avvistato cacciatorpediniere nemico.
He's giving me a lot of side. Let's see if I can do something with this.
Avvistata corazzata nemica.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I have to put that out. And 2 overpens. Not gonna cut it here, guys. This is not going well. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, is the Nagato was going to have a firing solution on me. Obviously it did. Well, folks, that's going to be a loss. I'm going to play something else. Let's see. Or Lepanto BB in the match. How do they get them? You spend doubloons. So let's go back to... you can only get the Tier 9 Lepanto by buying random bundles for doubloons, and provided you spend enough money, you can get them. So let me first go to the combat mission. So FLFR, are you still here? Because I wanted to answer his question on earning the Italian tokens. Okay, so again, the first combat mission group is open now. And then the subsequent 3 will be opened in each week following. So the second one should be open in 5 days. So basically Monday, and then the Monday after that, and then the Monday after that. So you can complete these in any order. Win battles is one, tier 5 through 10. You can play random, ranked, co-op, or brawl. And then the other is 350 ribbons. Take a Smolensk into co-op if you wanted to do that. 9 destroyed ribbons. You'll probably just organically get that through just playing games, but co-op's usually the fastest way to do that. 1258 base XP. Operations, clan battles, random and ranked are probably the best way to do that. Co-op is not as efficient. And then for 650,000 damage, again, co-op's going to be the fastest way to do that. Or you could play through tier 8 through tier 10 Italian battleships like the Roma would apply. So you could do 180,000 damage, couple of games, you'd have that knocked out. And then there's one here, and there's almost always one where, you have to do something significant. In this case, 185,000 in damage in a random or ranked battle. So these are pretty straightforward as far as getting these done. They do tend to get a little more grindy as you move up as you move down the combat mission groups. The spotting ribbons, flooding, set on fire. That's pretty easy. 13 million potential damage. Again, play battleships. Go into co-op, take your German battleships, go brawling. You'll rack that up pretty quickly. Let's see. What do they got here? 75,000 XP. That's pretty easy to do. You throw on a lot of signals. You do that in 2 or 3 games. And again, here, this one's, more involved. 40 Citadel hits or destroyed ribbons or earn 1 million credits in an Italian battleship. Again, take the Roma in for a couple of games and you'll knock that out. So they do tend to get a little more grindy as you move up. And then you can see the number of tokens you're receiving for each mission actually increases each week. And then here's the last one. And you'll get the Francesco Caracciolo as the final reward for completing the 4th mission. Okay, so let me go to Armory. Show you what that looks like. So here you, first of all, you get free random bundles by just going to the Armory. And they've got some animation going on here. So these aren't the free ones. These are the ones you can buy for 1,500 doubloons. And there's a chance, so there's a total of 50 random bundles. The order in which you get them obviously differs, but there is, as long as you're willing to spend, enough doubloons, you're guaranteed to get the Le Ponto. So that's how you would earn that. And then if you go to, not sure where. Okay, so I'm waiting. Strange. Okay, maybe these haven't opened yet, but they're supposed to be daily items you can get from the Armory for free, and I don't see where those are. But here's this is the section where you spend your Italian tokens to pick up the ship. So Dante Alighieri, again, if Brandon is here, this is going to, I don't know yet whether you'll get compensation for picking her up. Let's see, it doesn't say anything here if you already have the ship. I imagine that you're probably going to get some sort of compensation if you buy because you have to buy this bundle before you can proceed to the next bundle anyway. So if you already have the ship, you probably should get some compensation for having it already. Okay, so that was the Armory and the combat missions. I'm going to wait for my Giulio Cesare to come back because I want to put Luigi Sansonetti on my Roma before I go there. You guys have any particular requests? Scroll down for the daily drop. Did I overlook that? Okay, let me take a look here because it is supposed to be here. I am being, and it is indicated here. I'm supposed to. Oh, here it is. Yes, good call, Tom. Good eyes. Okay, yep. Here we go. This is it. So, and again, there's a variety of bundles, and there's a total of 12, and you can skip up to 6 days, and you'll get them. So I get some India X-ray signals. Good call. Thank you, Tom. All right. See, even the CCs are, well, they are often wrong, but they aren't always right or knowledgeable. Okay, so let's play something else. Let's see here. And if you guys have any particular requests, let me know for ships. But again, I'm going to just wait for Giulio Cesare to come back. and then I'll pop him on my Roma. Right, let's see here. I can't show you on the ships. In fact, I don't have any ships that are in testing, so I can't show you those in port right now. Let's see here. What's a good thing to go with? Let's go with... I don't feel like playing a destroyer. Oops. Sorry, that was not what I wanted. So my compact carousel is not updated from Aslan's yet, so I'm going to have to wait on that for a little bit. Let's go with the... Because when I see frustrating destroyer play, it makes me... it motivates me to play destroyers. Okay, so let's take the T-61 out, because the T-61 abandoned our flank, and that partially screwed us up in that game. I can't blame it all on him, obviously. I mean, it's sort of a team game, but all right. Yes, FLFR, I don't know if you saw my comments. Hopefully that was clear as far as what I was showing for the combat missions. Okay, let's see here. I went with... Let's see, I'm going to go this, traverse. I think that's my build. Cesare just... So let me take out the Roma. Let me do that now that the Cesare has come back. So Italian battleship. Roma. I don't really need grease the gears on this because she already has stupidly fast turrets, but that's fine. Ahmed, but why spend thousands of doubloons if you can get it later? Yeah, it's a choice, Ahmed. It's a great question, but it's a obviously some players have the discretionary income to spend and they want to spend it on it. Wargaming is not going to stop them from doing it. So I don't know if it's a little bit of a status thing or what, but yeah, I agree. It's not. I wouldn't do it. That I don't. I mean, even with the German carriers, I didn't go and the German event where we could get the Iron Cross camouflages. I didn't spend extra doubloons picking up extra camouflages. So let's take a look at where we were on that roster. Middle. Okay. Yeah, that was a tough match. Okay, let's go ahead and take the Roma in. See how this goes. Yeah, great question. Shrug your arms. I don't know. All right, I think after this one, we will pop over to the development blog and we'll do a quick walkthrough of the announcement regarding update 0.10.2 on what Wargaming's planning for that and the second part of the Italian battleship event. Yeah. Yeah, and lots of battleships. I mentioned this, I think, yesterday, although I'm not sure everybody heard it. So when I started playing the game back in August 2016, I registered literally like 3 days before update 0510 came out, which was the update that introduced the German battleships. And the queue for the battleships was in the hundreds. And if you were playing Battleship, you would be waiting like a very long time to get into a game. So if you wanted to like get into games, you had to play cruisers, destroyers, or carriers at the time. All right, tier 10s, great. Okay. All right, well, I have to play it a little more like a cruiser in some ways because I'm not top tier. Missouri coming with us. We'll see how that goes. You forever on you. Yeah, sure, exactly, right? Because the nation, the players in the nation will want to be playing, the ships that they like. So, yeah. Hey, Brandon. Brandon, I don't know if you were here when I did a walkthrough on the armory. So for the Dante Alighieri, if you already have her, and because you're required to buy the bundle, if you want to move up through the other bundles. It doesn't say whether you're going to get some sort of compensation. I think that's the only logical choice is to offer some sort of compensation. I think we're waiting for okay. So Audio streams current bit rate. Can you guys hear me okay? I just got an alert. It said my bit rate for audio was wrong. Let's see. It says my stream is healthy, so I don't know what the issue is. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I just got this alert that says the bitrate for the audio was 0, which doesn't make sense, so I need this guy to be coming with me. I don't like him just hanging out in the back. Yeah, for some reason, yeah, matchmaking monitor isn't working. I think he's probably got Deadeye, and he's just trying to make sure that there's nothing going to be, you know, within his standard detection range. That's my assumption. Yeah, I don't want to push up too far. I want to see. Okay, there's the Shima, or one of them. Shimas are both running 12s. Okay. That is the Wujing. Or the other battleships? Bismarck, Vladivostok, Alsace, and Montana. Okay, so no really stupidly big guns. Okay, the Alsace is coming here. Over to stats here. Hey Dutch, thanks so much for stopping by. Hey Gokul, how are you? What does your channel logo mean? Well, it's supposed to be a blue eagle with in a Celtic weave with a Celtic star over it. So it's, that's what it's supposed to mean. So Montana. So, okay, there you go, folks. So Dutch elected to buy into some doubloons and buy into make some purchases, and he picked up the ship. So there you go. Yeah, let's see. Those are going to be... Okay, that's the Shima. No firing salute. I'm hoping that these are going to expire. Yes, they should. Problem is with the Shima on the flank over there. Really, one pen. Oh. Now, we need our Yugamo spotting. Board goes down. That's not good. Ouch.
All stations, concentrate fire on that target.
I probably should have fired at the Hindenburg. And sure, I suppose to see new graphics. See any? Okay. Bounce. Can I hit him? It says I can. See if I can get a salvo in on him.
All stations requesting fire support.
9, 7. No, well, the Italian battleships are supposed to have pretty good armor, so that's the. No, that's the. He is going to get a torp on. I'm going to switch to HE because he just took a torp. So that's the Hindenburg that's firing at me, I think. The torp. The other Shima. Really could use a fire on him. Oh, it's the Wu Jing that's firing at me. Now this is their strong flank, but we're kind of like stuck here. But I'm gonna bounce the... Really wanted to set a fire on this Alsace. One shell, really? Okay. This is a really bad position. I don't know. We're too... I gotta move. Alright, bounce. Don't like this position.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
This is the strategic target. I'm trying to get myself in a position where I can't get farmed. Let me put on.
Do not let the enemy take the area.
What is shooting me? That'd be the Hindenburg. Really? I fluffed that? Really? The Alsace is here. He's got my side. This could be it, guys. Yep. The Roma is really squishy like that. That was bad. Well, at least we've evened up the ship count. Well, we did. It's really frustrating. All right, I'm going to take her out again once we have a better match. I really didn't... Yeah, we were just so stuck down there in the south, and that was their strong flank, and yeah, our position isn't just very good. So, oh well, okay. So let's go ahead and let's go to the article about update 0.10.2, and then I'll come back and play a couple more games. Okay, so let's see here. We want to go to here. And we're going to switch to full screen mode, and I need to switch it so you can see this. So there we go. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. So this is the development blog. All right, so whoops, actually, hold on. Let me go back. Okay, so you guys know about the new ships that I did a video on few days ago, that these are tests that will be going into system testing in update 0.10.2. Now, Wargaming announced late last week some of their plans around update 0.10.2 as far as sort of general theme. So they're going to introduce a new temporary battle type called Big Hunt. This is going to be, I think, largely modeled off of the Key Battles event that they had around end of October, and then they'll also have the second part of the Italian battleship event. So for again, everything on the blog is subject to change, so just as a reminder. So in update 0.10.2, there's going to be this new temporary battle type. There will be 16 players that will fight on a giant map. Again, they're going to use the polygon again, like they did from the Key Battles event. And again, you'll have these monsters that are controlled by artificial intelligence. Players do start alone, but they can assemble into teams or join other players as the battle plays out. And based on the last time they did this, you could have up to 4 people, I believe, in a team that could sort of ally with each other. Now, it is possible they are going to now allow players to go into division, but each player is still going to start alone. So you won't be sort of grouped all together, but at least you can be communicating, and eventually, hopefully at some point you meet up with each other and you can start coordinating attacks together. And again, yeah, like it says here, is you'll have to find each other on the map. Again, like the key battles, the main objective is going to leave the polygon through the portal that's indicated in the center of the map. And you do not need a key to exit the portal. You simply need to get to the portal itself. Now, I don't know what that means here. My hunch would be that maybe the number of monsters between you and the portal become either harder to kill or more numerous, something like that, because now they've sort of eliminated the complexity or the dimension of having to get a key to get out. Big Hunt ends when all surviving players exit through the portal or when battle times expire. In the new mode, there will be no octagon, which to me was kind of a disappointment because I kind of like the octagon mode. Maybe they'll bring that back for some other battle style, because I thought it was kind of neat to be in a battle where your combat area actually shrunk, and if you were outside that combat area, you started earning damage. Something not dissimilar to what people suggest should happen if you start riding the border of a map. All right, there will be battle points for destroying monsters and other players, and then you can use those battle points to enhance your ship in battle. For example, there's a variety of different weapon types and other things that you can add to your ship as the battle is going along. And then for the Big Hunt, there's going to be a new boss ship. This is based on the Moskva, called the Aurora boss ship. Defeating it will not be easy, but there will be a huge amount of battle points for the team that destroys it. So that's pretty cool. So we'll have to see. Maybe this is the difference. Maybe because you don't have keys and you don't have the octagon, the challenge now comes through this new sort of boss ship that you have to kill. This is not dissimilar to the Imperator Nikolai, which the Rasputin boat or ship that appeared in the very first Halloween event that they had a few years ago. Okay, successful exit from the polygon brings additional battle points, and then as always, you can use these points in the port, in the armory to exchange for different bundles and other rewards. And then, oh, interesting, this is new. Among other items from the bundles, players will be able to obtain a new temporary resource, the Corporation Token, which can be exchanged for themed permanent camouflages for the Amagi, Akizuki, and Irland. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that explains why they announced earlier that they were going to introduce some new camouflages for these ships. Okay, so that's cool. There's going to be a total of 6 ships available. Each of them provide a different variety of modules and capabilities. I expect there's going to be a separate dedicated article to go into what all of those ships are and what their capabilities are, but looks pretty cool. So I know a lot of players did like the key battles. Others were less enthusiastic about it, but it looks like there was enough interest in the battle mode that Wargaming is bringing it back with some adjustments. All right, checking on questions. Will Roma get SAP? No, I don't expect so. I mean, it's possible, right? Wargaming owns everything. They could change it so that, she only fires, Royal Navy, short fuse AP, but I mean, obviously they're not going to do that. So they could make changes, but at this point, I don't expect the Roma to change. In fact, the Marco Polo, which is the upcoming premium tier 9 Italian battleship, she will also fire HE, if I remember correctly, and she will have more traditional dispersion characteristics for a battleship. Let's see. Okay, so Ahmed, and then lose the ships after investing in upgrading it. Well, yeah, but okay. So if you're talking about the battle, this new battle type, that investment only goes to the ships when you're playing the battle mode. And I know that some players found the battle mode sort of very inviting, and they really enjoyed playing it, and they made a lot of credits and other rewards from it. So I don't necessarily see that players see it as a downside that they quote lose the ships after the event, because they get a lot of enjoyment out of playing it. Now, not everybody likes that battle mode, but it might be something that folks will get into. Okay, so a few other things for update 0.10.2. Some visual improvements. All effects in the game, from projectile tracers, fires, and shots to splashing water to AA explosions, have all been improved in in the new lighting system. So until we actually see what the game looks like, I can't attest to what exactly this is going to be like. There's new visual effects for ricochets, fires on ships when the fire prevention skill is active. That's interesting. So you'll actually see, now it doesn't say here for the fire prevention skill, when it's active, whether that means only the player that has the skill notices a visual effect change or whether other players can observe this. I don't know. Hitting the Citadel will also include new visuals, disabled weapons, as well as damage control party, repair party, main battery, reload booster. So a bunch of stuff that they're changing in terms of visuals. Looks like so they're going to have a video, which I haven't watched yet. That explains, that looks like it's going to explain how this works. So I'll have to go back and check this out. And I obviously encourage other folks to take a look at it too. Okay. All right. So let's see. Aircraft carrier squadron sites have a land hit indicator added to them. So that's good. So that means sometimes players carrier players are trying to drop on opponents that are very close to terrain, and they want to know when their munitions are going to hit terrain. And sometimes they deliberately fire their munitions into terrain so that they can recall the planes early, so they don't lose all of their squadron when they fly out, especially early and mid-battle. Okay, and they've also reduced the cost of post-battle service for premium and special tier 2 through tier 7 ships, but they don't say exactly how much that's going to be reduced, but that's interesting. So I certainly like playing at mid-tier, and this will, obviously allow me to hold on to more credits when I do play premium ships. Checking on questions here. I was in a battle with a Marco Polo 2 days ago. It was firing SAP. Okay, thank you, Brandon, for mentioning that. I thought she was going to be firing HE, but I could be wrong there. So I know for sure that she fires 406mm guns, and she has more traditional dispersion characteristics for a battleship. So you may very well be right there, and I remember it correctly. Okay, so also for 010-2, there's going to be some new containers, and obviously there would be sort of these standard containers that we can earn through combat missions, and then there will be premium containers that folks can buy in the armory or the premium shop. And then there's going to be a new permanent camouflage, Eagle camouflage for the FDR that can be purchased in the armory for ranked tokens. And then another thing that's really interesting is a new variant of the Alabama called the Alabama VL with 10 permanent camouflages. The ship and camouflage will be awarded to various World of Warships volunteer groups for their active assistance to the project. The characteristics of the Alabama VL are similar to the Alabama. So it looks like that there's some sort of event or volunteer activity that goes on for the Alabama and her restoration and preservation. And it looks like Wargaming is going to be issuing this ship or variant of this ship to volunteers who register to receive one. So that's going to be pretty cool. So they have these 10 different permanent camouflages that you can choose from to put on the ship. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then that's it. So that's the article. So again, this is the very first announcement about Update 0.10.2. There's going to be obviously a lot more details to come. But usually whenever somebody says, hey, what's the news on the update that's coming up, I always point them to the development blog. This is going to be the first public indication of anything that's coming. Wargaming generally, sometimes they give us some inside information, which we obviously can't share. But usually any announcement that we get about upcoming content is going to be posted here to the development blog. This is the best resource to come to. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back to the game for the moment. I want to turn off my current screen. Go. Right, I'm going to go back to the game and I get a message from Penny. Okay, so I've been offered to join up with Panoramics, who's one of the members of who hangs out with Captain Blackjack Honor. So let me see about hitching up with him. And if anybody else is on and they might want to join us on the NA server, I could probably grab one more for a division. If you guys want to join us, I will send you an invitation to my Discord server. Hop on over to my Discord server there, and let me see. Send a message to Penny. Okay, checking here. Anybody else might want to join us? Let's see here. Let's see. Brandon, no updates since there. Okay. So let me double check here. Keep myself honest. Yes. Okay. So you were correct, Brandon. Thank you for keeping me honest. She does indeed fire SAP. Okay. Yeah, Marco Polo. That is. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So I need to send an invitation. Annie. Okay. Hey, Penny.
Good evening.
Good evening. So we are on stream on YouTube. If that wasn't already painfully obvious. Anybody else want to jump in? Let's see. Vocal, do you have access to the Vampire 2 British DD? I did for testing. She's not available to me right now. So I assume you were looking to maybe look at her stats in port, which I could show if I had her available to me, but right now I don't. Okay, so let's see here. Penny, do you want to pick the tier that we're going to play at?
Yeah,
well,
sure.
first of all,
Let's
having a division would help.
it.
Yes. Okay. Oh, you want to take the Atlanta Bravo? Okay, so we'll go tier. Well, that's good because I wanted to play a destroyer. So we'll go tier 7 destroyers, and we're going to go for the Sims. Spec this. Or point. I think I was putting her. I think I was putting it into Liquidator. Sure that's correct before I commit, because it's not free anymore to undo this. So there we go.
I'm gonna hand you a command since you're streaming.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. So for folks, oh, you did not. You didn't give me a command. Okay, there we go. So for folks who don't know, Panoramics is one of the sort of the entourage that shows up in Captain Blackjack Honor stream on the weekends as well. And Penny, remind me, you are from the Netherlands originally. Am I correct? Is that right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Actually, hold on. I don't know if I put signals on. Hold on. Let me. You're gonna have to ready up again. No, I didn't. Okay, I knew I forgot something. All right, here we go. Hey, Farkle. Still free in EU for tonight. How are things in your neck of the woods, Farkle? I'm checking. Probably going to do a couple more games, and then I need to go and make myself some lunch. And I will probably be back on during the afternoon, streaming on Twitch. Wow, I'm surprised we haven't dropped in yet, because usually with all the Italian battleships, that's usually where the queue has been. Oh, weather's getting better. Yes, that's good. Yeah, some of the folks that from Europe that have been on here yesterday said that the snow was melting and things were sort of easing up on the weather. So that's good.
Yeah, here basically Monday everything started melting.
Well, it's interesting because I don't know how close you are to the coast, but the Netherlands, while it's very blustery and cool, always struck me as like not being particularly, um, having a lot of snow because it's, so low and so close to the ocean. The altitude is low.
Yeah, it used to be different. In my youth, there was basically snow every winter.
Oh, there was.
These days, it's less. Every 7 years or so, there is a nice snow like this year.
Thank you.
Got it. Right, AA is off. No carrier on this one, but
Good luck, everyone.
let's see what Bokla is going to do. All right. Vokla actually probably could have gone mid to try to take Bravo. But
Not sure what he's doing, to be honest.
yeah, I think he's not clear. It looks like we're getting a fairly even division of the across the map. Okay, my closest is gonna light there. Let me know if you want smoke. In fact, I'm just gonna drop it right here.
Smoke generator
And then we
started.
can have you light them up with radar once you're in range.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Let me know when you're gonna radar.
I don't have to radar, it seems. Radar up. Ooh,
Smoke
there's
screen
two of
set.
them. Nice.
Yeah, the problem is my problem is that I don't. We got a torp on the rear one. He's sending torps from the other side. Got a torp on this Scott, the other Mahan. You okay with that?
Go right ahead.
I don't know if he's got last time. Okay, we get. All right, that was some very good backup. No torps coming from the Mysore, and he didn't have anybody spotting. So I'm gonna pull back and try to get him lit. He's in crawling smoke, but it looks like he's stationary.
No, he's crawling.
Mutsu. About 1 minute on smoke on the last puff. Were you lit there?
I was lit for a second, yes. I fire on the Mysore.
Okay. My torps are headed where he was backing off. I'm going to head toward Bravo.
All forces forces. Capture that area.
Problem is that we've sent a significant force is finally getting over here and they can't see anything. 20 seconds on the last puff. So you might get lit here by the Mysore, because his detection is sub 10 clicks. There he is. My torps are still going in the right direction, but I don't know if I'm going to hit them. I'm headed to Bravo. I think the Volklan is going to try to drive them back into the corner if he just keeps chasing them and dropping torps. So we'll see. What's my other DD? The Shura. Okay. FLFR, what sucks now is we have to pay dubs to respec ships. Yeah, and yeah, that's part of the reason that I stopped, or I went and basically cleared most of my commanders, because recommended builds are going to change. I didn't want to have to spend a lot of money trying to, trying to respec a bunch of commanders again. If we have a significant change in skills, or adjustments in some of the skills, it's entirely possible Wargaming would offer another free round of free respecs, I should say. But we don't know. They haven't told me expressly, or the CC's expressly anything. Only that, again, they're monitoring how the skills are performing and what's working well and what they might want to change. Derek, I inspect most of my captains now. Yeah, well, yeah, it is for Europe, because you guys don't get your updates till tomorrow, so yeah. Okay, we have there's the Shura. Okay. Well, we're just going to want to split up here so that he can't torp us simultaneously. And basically put him in a crossfire. He has to make a choice who he's going to commit to go after. Hoping he would break south. Our Voklas. Man. Yeah, this is what the reload booster is so good at doing. Yeah, gonna wreck him. Yeah, that's why the French destroyers are just so good. And these battleships that are following us that went to Alpha, they should have turned to Bravo already, but they're going to basically be out of action because the majority of the opposition is over here north of Charlie. So. And the Shura could have stayed at Charlie and really torped out a lot of stuff. Didn't do that. I'm going to try to get on the back flank of guys. Maybe I'll torp rush the California. We'll see. I don't know if I have the Alpha to kill the California. I think he's got pretty good... Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's see what he's going to do. Best guys, French or Japanese? Best gunboats? I like the Russians. I like that play style better. I find the Japanese are a little more difficult, just in terms of the play style that I'm comfortable with. But the French are like the Russians; they're really good in terms of just go fast and pew pew. Just don't want to get lit here. I don't want the California to know that I've dropped on them. Problem is that if he sees the Vokla, he's going to make a hard turn.
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I had the Alpha. Alright, that worked. We needed 6. Yeah, a lot of people really like the French gunboats. I mean, we saw the Vauquelin just like completely obliterate. Oh, we just won. Completely obliterate the Shira, and that's why that part of the reason they're so strong. Yeah, destroyer gameplay requires like very good patience and like situational awareness, and not just go in guns blazing and get yourself mowed down. Again, another example. Sims just gets a XP buff that's larger than base XP buff that's larger than most premiums. Wargaming hasn't said exactly what it is, but they have confirmed that it exists. So it's not uncommon that you'll have kind of an okay game and you'll still be in the top half or very near the top. All right, so I got some of the Italian tokens. All right, so let's see which missions I finished. Finished one, which was the win battles. So I won a battle. Okay, so that one was pretty. Okay, we're going to do, let's see, again, time check here. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to break for lunch. And then we will, let's go with 7 again. And I'm going to bring the München, because for the life of me, I could not get a win in her the last couple of days. And now I'm probably going to jinx myself and still have issues, but we'll see. Very much looking forward to trying out the Weimar when she becomes available for testing, see what that's going to be like. Are you full concealment build on the Leningrad, Bonnie, or are you like screw concealment, go fast and pew pew? How do you have that spec?
I have go fast pew pew.
Okay, so no concealment. Okay. All right, here we go, folks. Snow is gone. Weekend's supposed to be 14 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's pretty nice. It's definitely, getting closer to spring weather. So, Derek, did you say you were in Hamburg? Is that right? Eights. Again, unfortunately, matchmaking monitor is down, so I can't exactly tell. If we're mid, you might want to just go straight for alpha. So, Annie, you might just want to go for alpha right away.
I will head for alpha.
I mean, you could stick your toe in Bravo and see if you get it for free, but my guess is you won't get it. Mahan, yeah, I mean, Mahan's going to give you a pretty decent run for your money from a gunboating perspective, but if your guys are close to each other. Consistently, I have my best DD games in US and Japanese. Yeah, I love the U.S. Navy destroyers. For a long time, I couldn't figure them out. I really didn't like the shell ballistics, but I later figured out they're really strong. Japanese, I've done okay in the Japanese destroyers. Their playstyle doesn't really click with me very well. I like to be able to fight with my guns as a destroyer player. And the Japanese just seem very sort of lackluster. I mean, it's good that their HP, or their HE shells, excuse me, were improved or buffed. But I'm not sure what this story is.
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
Closest is headed for Bravo. Carrier at Charlie. No idea what this story is doing.
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung.
Right. Plus, we have an AFK Vladivostok right now. Oh, he's starting to move. Closest is at Bravo. So we might get Alpha for free. I don't know. Okay. Definitely in Bravo. Charlie looks like we're getting. Looks like they've abandoned the Alpha flank. They might be, given the Scharnhorst and the Fuso and what they're doing. Tullen lit up the Mahan. Wichita, Fubuke. Okay, yeah. So we're going to get this one for free. Because their DDs are at Bravo and Charlie. It's moved into the cap. I'm excited for Tier 8 and Tier 9 brawls. Yeah, I mean, it's clear that they're very popular, and Wargaming Intent is continuing to develop them, which is good. So they are trying to cater to the interests of the player base. I'm going to see if I can start farming this here, if we can keep them lit. Fallen goes down.
Ooh, Atlanta.
Yeah, what I don't like is I don't like that. We're already abandoning the north flank, so we're gonna have to win Bravo to win this game.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
I'm gonna get in position before I can fire on these guys and not take fire from the battleships if I can avoid it. Okay, Dunkirk goes down. That's good. So that was from the off detection. This position. Okay, Mahan, Wichita.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Maybe we can try to take out this Mahan if he stays on the east side of the cap. I'm holding fire here because I want to get in a position where the just battleships can't shoot at me, but masses is going to come into the cap. Come on, these guys. Oh, sorry about my mouse maneuvers there. That was not very graceful. I thought he was going to keep moving. I'm being targeted probably by the mass.
Want me to put the smoke down?
Maybe. Let me pull out and see if I can. He's not firing at me. What are these guys doing? Yeah, I hopefully haven't. Okay, looks like the mast took a fire, and okay, he's burning. I don't know if he's flooding as well. We got a fire on him right now. Your smoke position is optimal for me because I can fire from concealment right now. Can win this. We just gotta sink these ships as they're pushing in. Keep in mind you still have the Mahan out there. He is running the 9-2s. There's another fire on the mass. Right. Vladivostok.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer entdeckt. Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
I can probably take the Wichita. Yeah, he's almost dead. Okay, Wichita's down. Backing up. Really? My closest is not the Vladivostok. It's got to be the Mahan or something. "17 shatters, really?" What was that? That was the... You get, if he turns in to the cap, he's gonna come down. There's the Mahan. I want to try to ambush this guy. He's being backed up by the Atlanta and the Albemarle, which worries me. Holding my fire here against the Vladivostok.
Man the gun.
Thank you. Hoping the carrier can light this guy. I'm going to try to do this so I keep the island between me and the cruisers. But...
Gegnerischen Zerstörer gesichtet.
there's the Fubuki. I don't know if you have a shot on him.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
And the alpha on the HE is just so good.
Feueralarm! Problem gelöst.
Gunnery is really suspect.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
I can scoot on out of here. I need to find a different position. I was hoping to be able to light this, but he's obviously left that area. Come on, move. Yes, but Ben, yeah, sometimes they are. They're really bad. I was hoping that I would have this
Kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
Fubuki lit. It is a reference to the city of Hamburg. This guy shoots at me. I could die in one salvo. We'll see. He's not targeting me. The Char might be targeting me. There's my reload boost. I think I should probably be firing AP here. I don't know why these guys are. He really needs to kill the. He needs to find the DD, the carrier. Come on. See, this should just not happen.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
So frustrating when you see that. Because if it...
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Feuer auf gegnerisches
Because if we can get him down, I can go after the Fubuki. There's the Fubuki. Hi.
Ich brauche Unterstützung.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz
Jesus.
vor dem Sieg.
Please don't play Battleship if you're unwilling to take damage. It's just crazy.
Alle Stationen. Melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
I'm lit. DD is here.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer gesunken. Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Feueralarm.
Nice dodge there.
Feueralarm.
Really need him. I'm gonna go down here. Can't.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
All right, I gotta simmer down, but yeah, please, if you're gonna play Battleship, you have to learn to tank for the team. The fact that we have full health, you know, North Carolina and Dunkirk at this point, and they're just gonna be gradually picked off, is terrible. I mean, don't do that to your. He should be shooting the Helena as far as I'm concerned, the North Carolina, but whatever.
You can clearly see the focus of the enemy team on the Dunkirk at this
Yeah,
point.
exactly. They surround, right? This is exactly how you do it, is they got control of the middle, and then they set up positions where they can flank fire anybody. And why are North Carolina's firing HE at a Helena makes 0 sense. So we actually have, well, no, we, yeah, I just don't know. I can't explain this. All right, I've had enough of this. I'm trying to frustrate you guys with that situation, but yeah, that was just terribly bad. I mean, if the Dunkirk gets the kill, well, I don't know. You should be shooting the Sharn. You should be focus firing the Sharn. That was a good hit. Gonna take a torp here. Look. All right, folks. Sorry for disappoint. This ship is cursed for me right now in the last week or so. So I don't know why. Yeah. So. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna send folks. Well, no, I'm not Twitch yet. So I'm gonna wind things up here. I'm gonna go have lunch, and then I will be on later on Twitch, and I hope to see you there. I will be doing more giveaways and hopefully have some other folks involved. Thank you very much, Penny, for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. It's quite well. Let's see, how late is it for you right now? I guess it's about 9 p.m. your time, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I might still be here when you go live on Twitch.
Okay, very good. Okay, thanks again, everybody. Have yourselves a good rest of the day, good evening, and we will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. I will be looking to try to stream tomorrow as well. Okay, take care, folks. Bye-bye.